Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be splitting some Madrone firewood. If you're not from the West Coast, you might be wondering, what the fargan yow is Madrone firewood? It's firewood that comes from a madrone tree, which that might not help you out either. Well, I'll show you what a madrone tree is. There just happens to be one standing right behind me. In some places, especially in the northern part of the West Coast, it's called an Arbutus tree. And here's another one. In some of my videos, I've had a few people ask me in the comments about a strange tree they've seen in the background. It's always a madrone. They're very unique. One of the unique things about them is this smooth bark. It's almost like skin. Every summer they lose a thin layer of skin. After they do, the skin underneath will be green. This whole trunk will be a green color instead of what it is now. As it gets older, the lower part of the trunk gets a thicker bark on it to help protect it from wildfire. Here's a young one here, little bits of bark that haven't peeled off yet. You can see the green color. The whole trunk will be that color in the summer after they peel. You can see it sprouted back from the stump that was cut off years ago. They sprout back pretty quickly after they either get cut off or a fire kills them. Then they just come right back from the stump. These are the large waxy leaves. The drops are from rain we got last night. So there's just a quick introduction to what a madrone tree is. The West Coast is usually known for its softwoods, not so much hardwoods, but we do have some good hardwoods. Some would argue that madrone makes some of the best firewood there is. It has great heat, it burns a long time, it produces very little ash, makes nice coals. It's also good for cooking with, smoking wood. Well, that's enough yakking on for now. I'm going to start up the splitter. We'll run a few of these through here. I'll show you what the wood looks like. One of these days I want to put some madrone on the sawmill. We can see what madrone lumber looks like. It makes beautiful lumber. There, now you know what Madrone Firewood is. You also know what those strange trees are in the background of some of my videos that look like the bark's been peeled off of them. Because it has. They peel their own bark every year. You may notice it splits very easily. It pops right open. It's not stringy. If you get it green, fresh cut, it splits really easy with a maul. A lot of times you just hit it once and it splits. After it dries, it's tough to do by hand. You need a splitter. It becomes tough, but once it splits, it pops right open. I like to use it for making charcoal that I use for grilling. Someday I'll show you how I do that. It's very easy to do. You can do it with any hardwood, no special equipment. I like Madrone for smoking and grilling, especially on beef. It has its own unique flavor. Someday I'll probably show you how I do that too. This makes me think we need to get one of these on the sawmill soon. Open one up, see what the lumber looks like. It's beautiful lumber, but it's very hard to cure, very hard to dry without it cracking and warping. But there are ways to do it, I hear. I haven't done it myself, but it would be a good experiment. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching.